Hey everyone, so before we dive in, I want to let you know who this channel is for. I am talking to people who want to become financially literate, build stability, and break free from paycheck to paycheck. I know I have gamers in this channel, could be young or a bit older, but if you are interested in becoming financially literate, this channel is for you. So far, I have covered topics like whether credit cards are actually useful if used properly. I've done deep dives into individual stocks, weighing the pros and cons, and outlining their historical performance. In today's video, we are focusing on the Venture X card, perfect for anybody interested in traveling and getting the most out of their financial tools. If you want to learn how to manage your money starter, understand financial tools at your disposal, and work towards financial freedom, then make sure to follow and subscribe to my channel because that's exactly what we're doing here. And again, to all of my fellow gamers, don't worry, you'll still see Battlefield and Call of Duty gameplay in the background with the new Battlefield game coming out this October. I will I will be bringing fresh gameplay as we cover these new topics, so that we can level up both in game and in real life. Alright then fellas, let's get started. Alright then fellas, so you probably heard about the Capital One Venture X credit card. It is considered a travel card, comparing against the Amex Gold and Platinum and the Chase Preferred and Reserve credit cards. So the question I want to ask all of us today is the Capital One Venture X still worth it today? So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down all the benefits, perks, and protections that come with this premium travel credit card. By the end, you will know exactly whether this card deserves a spot in your wallet. So let's get into it. So the very first part I want to cover is the earnings and rewards. It earns 2x miles on every purchase. It's simple, flat, and no categories to keep track of. It also has 5 times miles on flights and 10 miles on hotels, and rent a cars booked through the Capital One travel portal. We also have a welcome bonus. This amount varies, but I have seen anywhere between 75k to 100k. Personally, I waited until I found a deal that went up to 90k, and of course I only got this deal at the time after having spent 3k within the first 3 months, but it seems that they have raised this limit up to 4k. So I want to say that the welcome bonus can at the very minimum be a value up to $750 towards your travel when booked through Capital One portal. So even the bonus alone can cover a round trip international flights or multiple domestic trips, making the card almost pay itself off within the first year. And of course, this is not including the everyday spending. You'll earn miles quickly and without worrying about categories changing each quarter. So on to the travel credits and anniversary bonus. So the credit card comes with a $300 annual travel credit card, credit when booking through the Capital One Travel, and on top of that, we also get 10,000 bonus miles every card anniversary, and this is equal to a minimum of $100 within the Capital One Travel portal. So in summary, just by using the $300 travel credit and factoring in the anniversary miles, you'll be getting a $400 in annual value that wipes out the annual fee of $395. So something to consider, right? The fourth part I want to cover in this video is the lounge access. So access to the Capital One lounges, it's a growing network. I've been to the one in Dallas Fort Worth Airport. There's also ones in Denver and in Washington Dulles. Get to be at those Capital One lounges, but the one in Dallas Fort Worth is top notch. Essentially, all you gotta do is walk in, show them that you are a member through the Capital One app. They scan it, passes obviously if you're a member. You walk in and then you have free drinks. Yes, alcoholic drinks are free as well. Even though it's some limited, but hey, if you want to get tipsy before a flight, then you have even the limited or restricted items can get the job done. You get free snacks, free water, free soda, what have you. You have a nice spot to relax and to stack up on food before your next trip. So, anyways, whether it be grabbing a quick snack or enjoying a quiet workspace, or just relaxing before your next flight, the lounge benefit can turn a stressful travel into a comfortable experience. So the fifth part in this video is the trip cancellations and trip insurance that's covered by the Venture X card. The coverage is up to 2K per person if your trip is canceled or cut short due to covered reasons like illness or severe weather. Trip delay reimbursement is when if your trip is delayed for more than 6 hours, you can get up to $500 per ticket for meals, lodging, and other expenses. For lost luggages, the reimbursement coverage is up to 3K per passenger if your bags are lost or stolen. We also have the rental car insurance. So if you pay the card or the rental car with the credit card in full or entirely, then this and also you have to decline the rental agency's insurance. The Venture X provides its own private coverage up to 75K. So it'll cover cars that you book that are more on the I guess economic or cheaper side instead of renting out a luxury car that will exceed the 75K amount in damages. But essentially, the Venture X provides a primary coverage for rental car insurance, both domestic and global. So these protections give a real peace of mind, from delayed flights to lost baggages to unexpected cancellations, and of course damages in terms of car accidents. Right, the Venture X has you covered. And I do want to add a note that I want to cover specifically the primary insurance that the Venture X card provides, and compare it against the cars like the Platinum and the Reserved. But more on that on a different video. So the sixth part is the everyday shopping protection. So the card offers something called purchase protection. It covers new purchases against damage or theft, not loss, for up to 90 days, up to $100 per claim, for a 50K coverage per year. Extended warranty is also a different protection that it offers. It adds an extra year to eligible manufacturers' warranties of 30 years or less. Return protection is also covered. So if a store won't take a return within 90 days, Capital One may refund you up to $300 per item, up to $1,000 per year. This means that you just don't earn you don't just earn miles with Venture X, but you also protect your everyday purchases, making it safer to use this card as your go-to for big buys. So the additional perks that are covered by the Venture X card, Hertz Presidential Circle status is one of them. So I personally use Hertz. I do have the presidential status because I am a member of, or I'm a card holder of the Venture X card. Essentially what this is I skip the rent-a-car counter and pick from the best cars and get a guaranteed upgrades if available. So this presidential status is definitely worth it. I just walk in, check them with the app. The keys are already in the car. So all I gotta do is just walk in, pick the car that I want within the presidential circle car selections, and of course it's a good deal. The second perk I want to mention is that there are no foreign transaction fees. I can use it abroad without extra charges. Software protection is a big one too. So I pay my bill. So if I pay my bill with the Venture X and get the coverage for theft or damage, up to $800 per claim, 2 claims per year with a $50 deductible. What this means is that these perks may not get you much attention as lounge access or credit cards or in credits, but they add real everyday value, especially when you rent cars, travel abroad, or want the peace of mind on your phone. So as a summary and a quick recap of what I just said, So here's a bigger picture. The Venture X gives you a massive welcome bonus and high earning potential, annual credits, and anniversary miles, lounge access, travel protection, shopping protections, and even extras like Hertz, presidential status, and cell phone insurance. The card's 395 annual fee looks steep at first, but when you add up all the credits, perks, and protections, it is one of the better deals in the premium travel card space. I do want to end this summary by saying that right off the bat, excluding the welcome bonus, you get $300 in travel credit and 10,000 miles in as a bonus for owning a car for a whole year, anniversary bonus I should say. And that alone minimum is worth $400. That offsets the 395 annual fee, and you'll actually be left with $5 in the green. So no money spent just by owning this card, right? And of course, if you have big bills coming up like taxes, if you own property, or if you have tuition and you have a scholarship, you'll be reimbursed by the university. All you have to do is save up enough money to cover the bonus and pay it off in full. And if you want to do the tuition route, then uh, obviously have the cash to pay it off up front, and then later on down the line you'll get the reimbursement and plus the 75k to 100k in points ready to be redeemed through the Capital One portal. But that's it for me, fellas. That's essentially what I wanted to cover in this video. I do want to cover the rental car insurance, the primary and secondary insurances that certain credit cards have, but I want to do that in a different video. But again, I do want to let you guys know who this channel is for. I'm basically talking to the people who want to become financially literate, break free from the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. I have covered credit cards in the past and also covered individual stocks. I will continue to cover those topics along with life insurance, auto insurance within the U.S., and even there's certain things out there that I have in mind, but I've yet to cover in this video. So, if you want to learn how to manage your money, understand financial tools that are available at your disposal, and work towards financial freedom, and of course, even if you're a gamer, becoming or being exposed to money at a young age is always a plus. So that if you're interested in working towards financial freedom, regardless of the position you find yourself in, and of course age, then make sure to follow and subscribe to this channel because that's exactly what I'm going to be covering in my videos. So yeah, alright then fellas, later.